We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a little late night stream. Here, it's the RXFL, and we are going to talk Smackdown with you guys. We just got done watching Smackdown not too long ago. Boy, what an action-packed episode that was. There was a lot going on that edition of Smackdown. So we're going to pop up a little RXFL action, and we're going to chat Smackdown with you guys, because you guys like all the wrestling talk, all the wrestling chatter. So we're going to talk about it with you guys. We got the Thursday night football game here coming your way, and we are officially ranking the teams now based on the power rankings here in the RXFL. And maybe that'll be a new tradition going forward. Maybe starting in week 6, that can be the tradition. We start ranking the teams. So we're going to see what is ranked as the worst team in the league, the number 32 ranked New England Nightmare, going up against the 12th ranked Houston Voyagers. So jump in the chat, guys. Let's talk about what all we saw on SmackDown. We saw news happen on SmackDown. We saw the tag team championships get unified. They are now one. Will they stay that way forever? Who knows? Not the first time they've been unified. If you guys remember Jericho and Show Miz and all that back in the day. So let's see here. We got to pick. Where are we at? We'll pick New England. What the heck? Doesn't matter who we pick. So jump in, chat along with us. What'd you guys think of the show? What'd you guys think of the new debuts? What'd you guys think of the matches? Brian, welcome, Brian. Welcome aboard, my friend. Let's go ahead and not waste any time. Number 12 versus number 32 here in this Thursday night football game. Probably wonder, boy, why are we seeing the worst team? It's because we always play the Thursday night game and the Monday night game, and then we pick what Sunday games, the 2 Sunday games that we want to do. So the New England Nightmare, you already know our style that we go for them. We put them in the 1990s helmet, the classic blue, not the navy. I tried to find you can probably see the thumbnail. It's not the best quality in the world, but I tried to find a 1990s Pat Patriot, and it did not go too well. That was like the best one that I can find. I would love to use those uniforms. Those unis would be my ideal ones, but the Madden does not provide you with a road uniform in that degree there. New England Patriots, yes, the New England Patriots, which we're going to get into some of the storylines the more that we actually go through and play in the RXFL. But we're also going to go and we're going to finish off. We're going to finish playing the lost season, I'm calling it, of the RFL Season 5. We are going to finish up the RFL season on All Pro 2K8. So stand by for that. That's going to be coming up in the month of June. But for now, it's the New England Nightmare and the Houston Voyagers about to go toe-to-toe here on this Thursday night football action here. So the Nightmare still looking for win number 1. We saw them get blown out last time out against the Celtic Tigers of Dublin. So we'll see if the Nightmare can get that first win. But yes, you see the logo. They are owned by the New England Patriots, Robert Kraft and company. I think Tom Brady even owns a stake in the team. But this is the New England Nightmare. And they use elements from the Patriots' history, as they are wearing the jerseys from the 70s and 80s, from that Super Bowl era team in the 80s, and then they're wearing the helmets and the pants from the 90s era Super Bowl Patriot teams. And then, of course, the Houston Voyagers here. So again, in the chat, what do you guys think? We saw, I don't know if you call him Eli Drake or L.A. Knight. He's got a new name. He debuted on SmackDown tonight. Looks like he got a new career as an agent, huh? And saw a good match with Raquel Rodriguez and Shotzi. You know, we saw the tag team titles unified. We saw more news on Sasha and Naomi. Michael Cole put his thoughts out there, so it was quite the interesting addition. Yes, Dupree? Does that he say it to say Dupree like that? Dupree. That's how he said it. That's how he stated it. All right, here we go. Remember our new rules we put into place here in the RXFL. You can't kick the ball in the end zone. You got to kick it in play. We got to have kick returns here in the RXFL. And if the kick does go for a touchback, it will be a penalty of 15 yards. On the return for the New England Nightmares, Dante Hall. And we'll see, and you're going to get to see a really old school quarterback. We saw him before, but it's Bobby Lane. 5 interceptions. Most of those came against Dublin. Yeah, Sasha and Naomi are indeed suspended. That news was dropped on Smackdown, if you guys didn't catch that. They are out, and we're going to apparently crown new tag team champions as well. First down, and the Nightmare to throw it. Bobby Lane. Incomplete pass. Looking for the great Tony Gonzalez. And a look at your New England Nightmare offense here. We got to see more out of Gunther. Gunther continuing to cause havoc on SmackDown, and poor Drew Gulak was the victim this week. Gunther. Look at that game. The Tennessee Oilers and North Florida Cheetahs. Someone's finally got to get a win there. Look at Zeke. Zeke had a bunch of rushing yards when we saw the Nightmare last time when they played Dublin. And maybe Zeke can come through again for his Nightmare. Hope them get their first win of the year. Again, the New England Nightmare coming in with the worst ranking, ranked number 32 in the league, while the Voyagers coming in at number 12. Play action fake. Lane trying to get rid of the football, and he's going to get sacked by Mel Renfro. So it's the old cornerback blitz coming in there and bringing him down. I think we are going to see that Dirty Bird LA Kiss game. I think that's the Monday night game. So stay tuned for that. Second down and 16. To give to Elliott, and nowhere for Elliott to go. He was wrapped up by Robertson. And it looked like DeMarcus Ware as well got his hand on the tackle. So 3rd and long all of a sudden for old Bobby Lane. And instead, in the era that Bobby Lane played, 3rd and long, that they didn't get converted very well. Lane dropping back, and he is going to convert it. How about that, Brian? First down, New England Nightmare, Tommy McDonald. Finding an old school, the old single bar. Single bar to single bar here. Stacked line for the Voyagers. Nightmare looking good on this opening drive. Pitch into the outside for Elliott. Could not get his block. And that famous long locks of Troy Polamalu making the tackle along with Byron Jones. And a look at your Voyagers defense. Here we go. Brian's a big McDonald guy. You like him from the past, or you like him on in this stream? Lane dancing around, and he's able to find Tony Gonzalez. Gonzalez able to just slip from behind of the defender and make his first catch of the ball game here for the New England Nightmare. So New England rolling right now on the Voyagers. That's a good game right there. Austin, Dublin. A really delayed handoff, and Zeke couldn't even get out of the starting gates there. That took a long time for that handoff to happen for Bobby Lane to give it to Elliott. He went through about 2 different eras coming together with Bobby Lane and Zeke Elliott. Paul Bear is here. Welcome, Paul. We got Brian. We got Paul. Welcome aboard. Did you see Smackdown, Paul? Incomplete. How about the deflection? That was DeMarcus Ware. What an athletic play by DeMarcus Ware to swat that one away. Lane. He's going to go. Oh, man, he had McDonald. It's going to be incomplete. It ended up in the waiting arms of Antonio Cromartie. And Bobby Lane had McDonald. He just couldn't get enough oomph under that ball to make it go. So Matt Bryant to try to put some points on the board for the New England Nightmare. And it is good. So New England strikes first, 32. The 32nd ranked New England Nightmare here on Thursday night. They take a 3-0 lead over the Voyagers. Brian says go with 4 Verbo. See, now this could be a penalty. Powell elects to take it out per our XFL rules. And we're going to see Boomer Esiason come out. We've talked about in past streams, a bit of a controversial choice for the Voyagers. As you know, in Texas, they have Troy Aikman on this team, but electing to go with, you know, not having the 3-time Super Bowl champion lead their team. And in fact, going with Boomer Esiason. It was apparently a pretty tight quarterback competition. And Boomer Esiason beat out the 3-time Super Bowl champ. And talking about the RFL, which we're going to see the lost season return to get that finale. Esiason, what a throw! Boomer Esiason hooking up with Art Powell. That was a thing of beauty right there. But Troy Aikman, he spent his first 2 years of the RFL with the Oklahoma City Bandits before signing as a free agent with the expansion St. Louis Rhinos. And then Troy Aikman was sent back to Oklahoma City in the draft, as it was John Elway who would end up going to St. Louis. Another slick pass from Esiason to Powell. John Elway would go from St. Louis to Oklahoma City, and Troy Aikman would go, or no, the other way around. It was Aikman that was sent from St. Louis back to Oklahoma City, and then John Elway, who ended up with the St. Louis Rhinos after John Elway had his championship run with Oklahoma City. The Rhinos, they came in and said, we want a Super Bowl winning quarterback, and we'll see if that happens again. So instead, Troy Aikman, he never went to the championship in his years. It was, today is my PTM. Well, congratulations, my friend. And there's the first sack of this drive. Dick Butkus coming in and bringing down Esiason. But yeah, first championship game was Staubach in Montana, and the second one was Montana and Moon. Then we had Moon and Staubach. And then we had Elway and Marino. Esiason blitzes on, getting rid of that one to Mackey. And Esiason, 4 of 4. Third and goal for the Voyagers. A lot of good passing from Esiason here. We did see Esiason get benched a couple of weeks ago. Touchdown, Voyagers. They'll take the first touchdown of the game. Otis Armstrong, right up the middle. And he had to plow through a defender, a nightmare defender. And I guess that's one of the troubles when you pick New England Nightmares, your team, and get hit with all the puns. They're dealing with all the nightmares right now of being ranked number 32. Of course, we took the Nightmare name from Blitz the League. We Nightmare, the New York Nightmare, which we took from Blitz the League in our XFL, and that's where Dan Marino is now after 4 successful years with the Ann Arbor Annihilators. And we mentioned, too, about playing a potential Blitz the League season here on the channel. Let us know if that's what you guys want to see. Hit us up here. Tackle and take the ball, says Brian. We'll see. Maybe we'll get a fumble on this drive. Another rough delayed handoff to Elliott. No balls getting ripped out there, but tackle made. And you see what Zeke did last week. This 117 rushing yards. But yeah, let us know if you guys want to see Blitz the League. Those episodes will be coming to Patreon soon. And we always encourage you guys to follow along as well on Twitter. And if you have been following us on Twitter, you would have saw that we had posted on Twitter that, hey, we were going to stream right after Smackdown. What do you guys want to see tonight? So sometimes, even if you're not a patron, you can request a stream over on Twitter. And Bobby Lane just a little too slow once again. He's going to get quarterback sacked by Tim Crumry. So Crumry taking down Lane. And the Nightmare have to punt this one again as we still stay in the first quarter. But YouTube, Twitter, and Patreon, of course. I haven't uploaded in a time on Patreon. I'm going to be uploading content soon, and we're going to be getting that all-pro football, and we'll be uploading those Blitz the League episodes that you guys like so much from our original YouTube channel. That's going to be coming up on YouTube, the Minnesota Reapers. But if we do a Blitz season, I think I'll do a little different. I want to play with all the teams. When I did the Blitz season before on my old YouTube channel, I just picked one team and controlled them all the way. But if we do it again, I think we would try to do the whole league.
Let's go. 30 base.
That's weird. Another YouTuber I know doing blue-toed baseball, and you're doing football. What the heck is blue-toed baseball? Sounds frightening. Blitz is on, and Esiason completes another wide open, and this, oh, I thought it was going to go for a touchdown. Leroy Irvin stopped the touchdown from happening, but Boomer Esiason lighting up the New England Nightmare. And once again, it's John Mackey who had another fantastic play. Big opening for Otis Armstrong.
Hey, let's make it a long game.
Second down and 7. This is still been an action-packed first quarter, guys. Good blocking, Armstrong. Well, what does New England got to do to get their season on track if they fall to 0-5? You know, you often talk about in the NFL, teams fall to 0-3. It's rare that they make the playoffs. Same can be said here in the RXFL. The inaugural season, a continuation of the Revolution Pro Football League. Continuing off of that, we're going to finish the lost season. See your stream on Saturday morning. He's faster than the Flash. Yeah, Flash. Way too easy for Boomer. He had all day in the pocket, and he hit Otis Taylor right between the numbers. And the Houston Voyagers, who we previously saw got blown out a couple weeks ago. You can check out those streams in the archives. They've looked impressive their last couple of weeks. And that's why they're ranked 12th. And of course, the top 12 teams make the postseason. So they're in good company at being number 12. And you're seeing right now the Nightmare barking orders on the sideline. DJ Swearinger trying to get things figured out right here. National TV ranked number 32 in the league. Uh-oh, this one could go out of the back of the end zone. Oh, that's a terrible kick. That went out of bounds altogether. So penalty against Martin Gramatica. That's where the Nightmare will take over. Play fake. Lane is going to roll out. He's got an open man. That was a bit of a wobbly pass, but great catch by McDonald.
No one was blocking him. I think they need a backup plan. A code red, yeah. The New England Nightmare definitely needed code red soon.
Let's go.
Absolutely.
Mike, number 53. Mike 53. Blue Dan, blue Dan.
They're looking good, though, after that completed pass. There's Zeke and Ezekiel Elliott. Crushed. Again. Well, he looked good a week ago. He's struggling now.
Ready. 8.
Brian's calling for the code red. Paul Bear says everything's out. Yeah, it's Bizarro world here. Hey, Bobby Lane tried to get rid of the football, and DeMarcus Ware, it's about the third or fourth time we've called out his name. Lane had no time in the world. My goodness. So 3rd and long once again for the New England Nightmare. All the way back at midfield. What's Bobby Lane to do? Oh my God, another sack. This time Mike Singletary. 6 sacks. This Voyagers defense is nasty. And at one point, too, do you start to see the Nightmare maybe go to their backup? We saw that a little bit last week. That's a beautiful punt. That's going to be down at the 1. That was Scott Player, legendary punter. So let's see the Voyagers. What's your favorite game, Paul? I didn't even know you had a favorite game. I was playing Pokemon Arceus Legends during the commercial on Smackdown. Look at this by Armstrong. Oh my goodness, he almost broke the 99-yard rushing record right there. Otis Armstrong. The New England Nightmare defense. They're not doing anything to slow down this Voyager squad. That time, there you go. Leighton Vander Esch is able to make the tackle there. Look at the total yards for Houston compared to New England here. In the shotgun, got Fred Jackson in the game, and it's going to be the screen out to Jackson. Good blocking. Jackson hits the juke and gets stopped just a yard shy. 2K22, we played enough 2K22. We need a 2K22 break. We had enough. It's easier to talk wrestling and focus on football. Tell you what, Paul, if you hit us up on Patreon and become a super fan, you'll get to request 3 WWE 2K22 streams. How's that sound, huh? You like the sound of that? First down for the Voyagers.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
The spear, that's right. Boomer dropping back. Pressure on. Somehow able to get rid of that one. And it falls incomplete. It bounced off the fingertips there. The Nightmare defender. That did look like a Roman Reigns spear. Roman Reigns is unbeatable, except in 2K22 as part of the Retribution. I think he's lost every game, every match he's been in our universe mode. Swearinger, well, we saw him having the pep talk on the sideline. I guess something good came out of it because he got the sack on Esiason. So 3rd and 18 here. But way too easy first down. Making up all of that yardage. Art Powell and Esiason, 8 of 9. The Nightmare did a good job, though, on those last couple of plays, getting some pressure. That's another big game. Just a moment ago, you saw Columbus and Portland. Esiason. Again, just has all day in the pocket. It's so easy right now for Boomer and the Houston Voyagers, and maybe now you're starting to see why Boomer Esiason may have won
the starting job from Troy Aikman. Troy Aikman might have been in the booth too long, sitting next to Joe Buck too long. We'll teach you, Paul. This is football. Football is a great sport, man. You get to see if we play Blitz the League, Brian. You'll see plenty of German suplexes on the quarterback. Boomer's got all day, and he completes it. So, Paul, what questions you got about football here? The idea is you get 4 plays. You got to get past the yellow line. You're trying to get into the end zone. And the Voyagers are walking all over the New England Nightmare. I got a indoor football game to watch after this. The IFL, my Iowa Barnstormers, we're playing tonight against the Green Bay Blizzards. So I'm going to check that out. No spoilers on that one. I don't know if I'll be able to stay up for the whole thing. Be a late night. Rugby, yeah. My girlfriend loves rugby. I don't know. I know the basics of rugby. It's basically like the lateral play in football. You just got to keep throwing it behind the line, and then you just try to get in the end zone, and then you can kick it sometimes. Tony Brackens with the sack onto Sison. So another opportunity for the Nightmare, 3rd and long, to get the stop here. Boomer, he's gonna roll out and intercepted. Sison had 2 guys in the back of the end zone, and it gets picked off. Bird with the INT. So a chance for the Nightmare to get back in this. FIFA, yeah, FIFA. It's going to be FIFA's no more. Completed to McDonald. Good job by McDonald to duck under Antonio Cromartie. Get a couple of extra yards. The great Tommy McDonald. Chavot was square. I always blow in. Call him out for me. Call him out if I miss it. The give to Elliott. And Elliott once again. And Julius Peppers. My goodness, this Houston Voyager squad. Julius Peppers, DeMarcus Ware, Mike Singletary, Troy Polamalu. No wonder they're starting to turn it, get things put together, and pick up these wins. We hit the 2-minute warning. You saw down at the bottom of the screen, the 5-0 Chicago Wolverines. I believe they're the #1 ranked team in the league. We're going like college style, ranking the teams. That'll be a big one. The Golden Eagles and the Mutiny. Bobby Lane, pressure coming. Had to just force it in there, incomplete. 5 of 9 for Bobby Lane. 3rd down and 11. Bobby Lane wide open. What a catch by Tony Gonzalez. That was big time. That was a beaut. He hit it out, said Brian. Yes. Bobby Lane, they're going to throw it again. Lane, quick pass. Gonzalez. Tony Gonzalez. He was maybe hoping he was going to finally get his first pro football championship after years with Kansas City and Atlanta. Coming here to New England Nightmare, but quickly falling to 32nd ranked. Lane dropping back, pressure on, gets rid of it to Elliott, and Elliott with the speed. And he's going to be stopped just short of that first down. But New England Nightmare, it's a ball game all of a sudden. They get this thing in the end zone. Keep your eyes on Tony Gonzalez here. And Lane, he ends up tossing it short. And that was DeMarcus Ware once again. Holy smokes. 3rd down. 3rd down here. Lane's got plenty of time. He is dancing. Not the touchdown he wanted, but he gets it to Tony Gonzalez for a first down. The flood works. Oh, we got to call it. I didn't even realize the time.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
I mean, they got 2 timeouts, but New England lined up in the shotgun here. Quick pass. Touchdown. New England Nightmare. Nightmare on the scoreboard. Little dance by Tommy McDonald. Brian says use flood when it shows up. All right, I'm keeping my eye out for the flood. Well, we got a game. We've had a lot of blowouts the last couple of games here in RXFL action. We got a close one going into the half. We'll see. There's 23 seconds left. How are the Voyagers going to play it? With all their timeouts, they try to make a run at some points. I'm controlling both sides, Brian. When I play the Denver Broncos, I'm just the Broncos. When I'm doing the RXFL, which is the whole league, I control both sides. I'm offense for both sides in the game. So there you have it. I'm controlling the offensive side of the ball. And I don't know how I would do Blitz the League, because Blitz, it's hard. You can control both sides, but part of the fun is all the hits and stuff. And the Voyagers will just want to take this one to the half. So I may just end up controlling the home team or something when I do Blitz. Who knows? But let me know. You guys want to see Blitz the League? We got that game on 360. So halftime coming your way. Dominated by the Houston Voyagers every step of the way. And you're seeing some of the games we're going to get to see later on. There's that Monday Night Football game, the Dirty Birds and the LA Kiss. What other games would you guys like to see? We kind of toyed around with maybe the Wizards and the Cardinals. We haven't seen them yet, but that Celtic Tigers Armadillos game is going to be a good one, as well as the Aviators Lumberjacks game. So the Mutiny and Golden Eagles game as well. So keep your eyes peeled. Week 6 action here in the RXFL. Let's get the second half underway. I've been wanting to watch you do this, even though it's my first time being on your football stream. Well, that's awesome. Check out, even if we're not live, Brian, you got to check out in the archives. We got all kinds of football stuff. This is, stream number 14, I believe, of the RXFL. And we also have our Denver Broncos franchise, which has over 40 episodes there. So plenty of football content to be had for you, Brian. Pitching to the outside to Armstrong. Good blocking and Armstrong. So what else on Smackdown did you guys like? This isn't just the football stream, it's the Smackdown stream. The give to Armstrong. Straight up the middle.
Come on, fellas.
Butch took off again. He got beat with the backwoods, and then Butch ran off.
Ready. 10 Lobo.
When are we going to see Zia Lee again? She was backstage watching on. She was the protector, and she wanted to protect herself. Now she's not protecting nobody. Come on, Adam Pierce, Booker. We want Zia Lee. 251 total yards for the Voyagers. And that screen did not work out. The blitz worked out to perfection. Kirkland. Syson's played a pretty brilliant game up to this point. And he's converting on a lot of these 3rd and long, so we'll see if he does it again. And once again, I mean, as long as the Nightmare leaving their guys open, it's going to be easy pitch and catch for Boomer Esiason. Art Powell once again. How many 3rd and longs have the Voyagers converted here? Armstrong's got a nice game too, 76 yards on the ground for the great Otis Armstrong.
What we got?
Let me know, too. Look at the games at the bottom of the screen. You know, we get to pick. We do the Thursday night game. We do the Monday night game. We get to pick any 2 other games. What games most interest you guys that are scrolling at the bottom of the screen? What games do you want to see? The LA Kiss Atlanta Dirty Birds game right there. That is the Monday night game. But what else would you want to see? That's a good game right there. The Chicago Wolverines and the Philadelphia Benjamins. That's a strong battle. The undefeated Wolverines at 5-0. Oh, look at that. Otis Taylor just shook off the tackle. Brian says he wants to see the Dallas Desperados and the London Bulldogs. It's an interesting game. That's a, I want to say it's a, is it a division game? I don't know. I know the Desperados played. Maybe that was the other London team, the London Monarchs. Boomer rolling out. Boomer might do it with his feet. Oh, he's going to get called for the flag. He should just run it. Yeah, he's going to get called. Who wants to see that one? The Tennessee Oilers in North Florida. 0-5. Couple of winless teams. The Egyptians also 0-5. Oh my goodness, Esiason on the run. And probably one of the first times in this game he's missed that badly. Incomplete. Going behind the back of Powell. The 3rd and goal. Oh boy, he set him up. He put Powell right in front of Dick Butkus. That was a monster hit. So field goal, but all of a sudden this makes it a 1-score game. So that was a monster stop by the New England Nightmare. Martin Gramatica is good at 17-10. So even though watching this game, I think Brian, you'd have to agree, the Voyagers are pretty much dominated. But the New England Nightmare, they're just 1 touchdown away. This could be a penalty here. Dante Hall will run it out. And he's going to get brought down at the 20. Bobby Lane back out onto the field. And this is a significant drive for the New England Nightmare. Going to send Zeke Elliott in motion here. Take the snap. Quick pass completed out to McDonald. He's got a number of passes here today. Brian's watching the plays closely, he says. Bobby Lane, first down pickup by Elliott. Mike Singletary, former coach of the 49ers and the Memphis Express. The Memphis Egyptians about as successful as the Memphis Express. Poor Memphis doesn't have very many successful teams, have they? I mean, think about it. Let's look at all the minor. We have the, what was it, the Memphis Showboats. They didn't do very good. The Maniacs missed the playoffs. The Express weren't very good. No wonder pro football didn't work. They have the CFOs of the Memphis Mad Dogs. Have you ever seen the configuration for the how they put the CFL field? If you haven't seen it before, go on YouTube and look up the Memphis CFL game. If you want to see how they managed to get a CFL-sized field in the Liberty Bowl, it was something else. You want to talk about mishmash colored turf. Julius Peppers. Oh, Julius Peppers saying, just bring it, as he makes the quarterback sack on Bobby Lane. So a major 3rd and 11 for the Nightmare. And Lane's got plenty of time. And McDonald with the first down catch. McDonald, your MVP so far for the New England Nightmare. 7 catches, 104 yards. Tommy McDonald.
What a game he's having.
Ready, ready. 70, Indy. Ready, ready.
Handoff to Elliott, and Elliott ripped down DeMarcus Ware. And Elliott, Zeke, just 16 yards on the ground.
Ready. 10 logo. Check 53.
And ain't making anything any easier on the Nightmare. Lane, blitz coming. He got rid of it. That's Zeke. I think Zeke picked up as many receiving yards right there as he's had rushing yards today.
Let's go.
The New England Nightmare, as we said, paying tribute to the Patriot teams of the past, wearing the jerseys from the 85 Super Bowl team and wearing the helmets and pants from the 96 Super Bowl team. Bobby Lane is flushed out, and Lane is going to run it. Look at that block, and Bobby Lane with the touchdown, and we are an extra point away. Bobby Lane, the vet, he's a kid again. I want to give credit to whoever had that block down there. There's the legendary Jeff Saturday. Almost seems strange to see him in a Patriot helmet. All his years with Indianapolis. A fantastic block. I'd like to give credit. Don't know who, but the New England Nightmare. Extra point away. It's going to be right down the middle for Matt Bryant. And we have a tie game, folks, in the RXFL. 17-17, 12th ranked Houston going up against 32nd ranked New England. And the Nightmare looking for their first win on the year. Can they get it on the road against a really tough Voyagers team? Well, there's an injury right there.
Ready. 10-2 stop.
Boomer Esiason, who's been, I mean, everything has been in the favor, like rushing yards, passing yards. How this game's tied, beyond me. Esiason just barely able to get rid of it. And Sammy Watkins, I think that's the first time he's made a grab today. Slight elbow sprain, so Powell will be okay. Get him back in there, you know, take a salt tablet, get right back in the game. London Monarchs and the Pittsburgh Sting this week. Armstrong, first down. Dragging Dick Butkus with him. Armstrong about to break 100 yards. The New York Shamrocks and the San Francisco Demons. Wide open is Watkins, so after being quiet today, Watkins comes up back-to-back. I wonder if he's in there for the injured player. That's why we haven't seen Watkins yet today, or he's just been quiet. Oh, we got our buddy Moon in here. Esiason dancing around. Again, the offensive line. Esiason's got sacked a couple of times, but the offensive line has been fantastic for Esiason. I think we had some, I don't know if this is mutant football. We saw some quicksand right there. Final play of the third quarter right here. Boomer changing things up, and he ends up letting it go. It's going to be a running play, I have to imagine, the way the Nightmare were stacking the line. So 17-17, folks. We haven't seen OT since week 1. The London Bulldogs and the London Monarchs. Could we get another overtime game here on Thursday night? Otis Armstrong. About clotheslined by Leighton Vander Esch.
Here we go. 60 or.
Esiason. Cannot get rid of it, and he gets sacked. Harris getting the sack on Esiason. So 3rd and 20, and he's converted a lot of these here tonight. Can he do it again? Boomer rolling out. Esiason's just going to try to run this one, and he's going to get ripped down by Harris once again. So another stop by the New England Nightmare and Grammatica to try to give the Voyagers the lead here. And he will do just that. It's good. 20-17 in this back and forth game between the Voyagers and the Nightmare. What a battle here on Thursday night. See, that's why you can't go. We've said this in the past. Every team in this league is stacked top to bottom. Just because you see one team with a winless record, you see 32, and you're thinking, oh man, we're seeing a terrible team here. Segura, did you watch Smackdown tonight? What did you think of the show? What did you think of the new unified champs?
30 base. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Second tone, defense.
Another significant drive for Bobby Lane and the New England Nightmare. And I was about to say Mr. MVP. Tommy McDonald coming up with a big play. But he ends up dropping the ball. Where's the flood play? Brian's telling me about the flood play. Second down and 10. Lane hooking up with Tony Gonzalez. He's also had a nice game here. Bobby Lane not too shabby either. We're talking about Boomer, but Bobby, he's also completed a significant amount of his passes. Third down and 4. And Lane knocked away, incomplete. That was Mel Renfro. So if you're the Nightmare, yeah, they're going to go ahead and punt this one away. That was a 3 and out they didn't need at that point. We'll see if player can put it on the 1 again. It's going to go way back there, but it is going to be fielded. Oh my goodness, look at this.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
All right, Houston, they can put this one away.
Ready. 18 Gators.
Yet another big-time drive here in this football game. Esiason just goes short to Jackson. And Fred Jackson's going to be injured on that tackle. And see some guys get shaken up as of late here. That will stop the clock, so unfortunate for the Voyagers who are trying to keep that thing rolling. First down. His back spasms, so he'll be okay.
Here we go. Ready. 70 Indy.
Armstrong trying to break that 100-yard mark here in this one. The give to Armstrong, and he's going to lose a big chunk of yards.
That's it, baby.
Huge tackle for loss, and Clay Matthews comes in there and gets the stop.
Ready. 10
That's a 4-yard loss. The Voyagers now drop back in shotgun, and yeah, they're going to throw it. Pressure on. They left Taylor open.
I know you feel that.
300 yards passing in this one
Come on, set.
for Boomer Esiason. 3rd and 2 for the Voyagers. The give to Armstrong, and he is immediately brought down. Lester Hayes getting back there in a hurry. We'll take a look at it one more time. Lester Hayes out of nowhere, as they say. And on 4th and 3, the Voyagers punting this one back to the New England Nightmare. Barker. How many times has Houston even punted in this game? Not many. So once again, Bobby Lane and the Nightmare. At the very least, need a field goal. A touchdown would put them in great shape with 5 minutes to go to get their first win on the year. And they're going to put it in the hands of Bobby Lane. And Bobby Lane with a dangerous throw. Tried to snipe it right through the middle there. And ended up hitting 2 Voyagers right in the chest. Houston about doubled up the Nightmare in total yards. But the Nightmare have a chance to take the lead on this drive. Missed tackle. Tony Gonzalez breaks free. Does he have the speed? Tony Gonzalez into the end zone. And the New England Nightmare have the lead late in this football game. Tony Gonzalez outrunning Byron Jones. The missed tackle by Mike Singletary. And Gonzalez with the speed, unbelievable. Singletary with the biggest gaff right there, not getting that tackle. And the winless, the 0-4, the 32nd ranked New England Nightmare are moments away, but as they all say, you may have scored too quickly because there's plenty of time left for the Houston Voyagers in this one. But that was a huge moment, and there's going to be a penalty out of the end zone in the RXFL. That is a penalty, so that's huge. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
Let's go. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
Oh, God, I can't make it happen.
I'm here all day.
Oh, really? You can't cause a... You can't cause a penalty? There you go. Oh, my God. What the heck, Madden? That is our XFL rules.
Get ready. Get ready.
If you kick the ball, you have to return it.
I'm going to run you over.
If you kick the ball out of the back of the end zone like that, it's a 15-yard flag, and it results in a 1st down and 5. So one more,
Let's go, baby. Here we go. Here we go.
and then we'll be ready to resume play. That's weird that you can't use a lineman and cause an offsides like that. All right, so there you go. So that puts the Voyagers at the 40, and it gives them
Check back 50. You don't want none.
a shorter field. Thanks to that kick that went out of the end zone. That's the rules here. That's one of the few rule changes we got in the RXFL. Fred Jackson again.
Baby, let's go.
Looks like that back, the back spasms, hitting him again.
60 or.
Got to keep that ball in play.
Shoot.
Boomer. Again, lots of time. Oh my goodness. What a hit by Lester Hayes. This time it's the hip of Fred Jackson.
50, plant.
2nd down and 10 for the Voyagers.
I'm coming. Ready.
No one open, and a Boomer just got to run it. He tries to get out of bounds. He ends up getting hit by Hayes anyway.
Okay, baby, I see you.
3rd down and 4 for Houston.
Here we go, G. All day.
Low snap, play action, and the pressure came in. Swearinger once again. As he said, we saw him get the pep talk on the sideline. 11 total sacks in this one. Voyagers are going for it.
Let's go now.
On 4th down, they want to take advantage of the good field position. They do not want to lose on their home turf to number 32. Boy, everybody is covered. Boomer, he was going to try to run it. Didn't quite have the speed. It's incomplete. A turnover on downs. Then the New England Nightmare. They are 4 minutes away, folks, from their first win on the season. Boomer, boy, if he had Michael Vick's speed, he probably would have ran it right there. He didn't have it, though. The thing that might hurt the Nightmare, though, is Zeke Elliott not being able to run the ball. The New England Nightmare, despite being outclassed in every stat column here today, they have the lead, and again, Elliott, nowhere to go. And at this point, I think if you're New England, you got to go for the 1st down. You got to at least try, and they are. Nobody, they're not even going to try to fake it. They got no one in the backfield. Polamalu faked like he was going to blitz. And Bobby Lane to Gonzalez. Polamalu is right there. Did he get the 1st down? They do not give it to him. But that puts him in field goal range here for Bryant. I let this one tick all the way down and then go to tie this one up. Or not tie it up, but it would make it a 7-point game. Looks pretty good for Bryant. Let's see. Oh my God, it hit the upright. Are you kidding me? That looked perfect, and Matt Bryant doinks it. Oh my God. And the Houston Voyagers have one final shot. What an ending we got Thank you for joining us on this Friday night of the RXFL. What an ending we have. Sammy Watkins out of bounds, stopping the clock. 3:22 for Boomer Esiason. The 2-minute drive. Screen pass to Jackson. Jackson, who's been knocked out of this game more times than Sasha and Naomi have been suspended. He got a first down. Oh, if you're New England, you're kicking yourself right now, especially on that field goal. Intercepted! Swearinger with the interception. Oh my God, the New England Nightmare, DJ Swearinger. What a game he has had. And now you're going to hear more of the uproar, more of the cries, possibly, for Troy Aikman. Esiason had his eyes locked and loaded in the back of the end zone. An open man. Let's take a look at it one more time. Holy smokes. Here was the play. Esiason. I guess he overthrew it. If he had just threw a bullet pass instead of a floater, that was the problem. Esiason had the right ID, had an open man, but you got to throw that as a bullet. Instead, he threw it high. Look at the wobbler. Look at the wobbler. That was the problem. Think about this. If it's a bullet pass right here, he's walking in. Instead, he threw it way too high, and it was an easy interception by Swearinger. Now, the Voyagers still have all their timeouts. They can stop the clock 3 times and still get the ball back. So we'll have to see what happens here. I imagine if you're New England, oh, you don't tempt it, you just run it a whole bunch of times. Give it to him with no time left on the clock. That's what's going to happen here. Number 32 in the league. You could be seeing the New England Nightmare getting their first win. If this was Zeke of a week ago, this game would probably be over, but this is Zeke of this week. And he ain't been able to get anything going. This has been a miserable performance on the ground for the New England Nightmare. Which is funny, because a week ago, it was the opposite. It was the passing game that sucked, and Zeke was keeping the team in the game. Now it's the opposite here. All right, well, 3 runs, 3 timeouts called. The Voyagers, they have no timeouts. They'll have a minute to get this thing done. Again, we're coming down to the wire in this RXFL game. An incredible contest that we have seen here tonight. A legendary battle. And Boomer Esiason, you hear the fans, we want Aikman. We want Aikman. We'll see if Boomer can make him forget here. Pressure coming. He flips it up. Incomplete. Looking for Mackey. Listen to the boos. Listen to him. I mean, he's thrown for 349. It's not an ideal position for Esiason. You got a Texas legend sitting on the bench, and Esiason is going to get sacked. Lester Hayes. They got to hurry back up to the line. Under 30 to play now. 3rd and 22. Incomplete, and it comes down to 4th down. Oh my goodness, Boomer. Game time with Boomer. It's about to be game time right here. This is it. This is for the New England Nightmares' first win on the road. Esiason. Intercepted. Hayes. And that is going to do it. The fans not happy in Houston. They want to see a Texas legend
They want Troy Aikman. Boomer Esiason, who played a very, very good game down the stretch. It was costly turnovers. It was the costly turnover on the terrible pass. And then right there, desperation heave. But ladies and gentlemen, after this week, you rest assured they're not going to be ranked number 32 anymore. Bobby Lane and the New England Nightmare have their first win on the season. They go to 1-4. The Voyagers fall to 3-3. Wow, that was an excellent game. Tell your friends, Brian, tell the friends to watch this one. And you're going to see the stats again going all in the favor of the Voyagers. The one that didn't go in the favor, the two that didn't go in the favor of the Voyagers, score and turnovers. And that's all it took. Fans are not happy with Boomer Esiason. Look at this. Look at this. Boomer. Well, this is going to be we're going to have to keep an eye on this development going forward. Do we continue to see Boomer in Houston? I mean, again, it wasn't a bad game. You look at those numbers. 67%. 349 and a touchdown. Fantastic. So that's pretty much going to do it here. I mean, we're going to wrap it up, but not much else to look at. Do the plugs. Patreon, Twitch, YouTube. We hope to see you this weekend. We'll maybe stream some more 2K22. Try to get some more hockey and stuff in. So thank you guys for tuning in on what was a fantastic Thursday night action. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Paul. Code Orange. Yeah, that's right. The New England Nightmare on the board at 1-4 in a great contest. Let's go ahead and see what game we'll do next time. Let's go ahead and put it out there. So we know some of the big games. So we pick one early game, one evening game. I think we do. I think we do the Golden Eagles and the Mutiny. The Golden Eagles and the Mutiny both with high winning records, and then in the evening game, I think we go with this Celtic Tiger Armadillo game. I mean, you can't go wrong with the Aviators or Lumberjacks either. Both of those games are significant, but I think those are the two we go with. And then Monday Night Football, LA Kiss, Atlanta Dirty Birds. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in.